Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. Hope you had a very good weekend. I had a great weekend. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually went golfing. I played some golf with my brother and friend, and ended up resting a lot and just enjoying my family. So that was really fun. But over the weekend, guys, we actually won our 80 for 80th trade, and that was over here on Solana for 3.79%. It was a very small win, but I wanted to make sure we got out with some profits in case we dropped in here. But that was a good one. You know, got in, made some profits, reinvesting, going for compound interest. And then we also took some profit over here on EOS, which for EOS, we ended up taking a 14.64% profit, and we still have money in EOS right now, which is up 14.7%. Again, because we took a 50% exit here, we moved our stop loss down here. So we have done 14% on the first half, and we are 14% up on the second half. So we're doing very good on Solana. All right, guys, we've never lost a trade on this channel ever. So if you guys want to know exactly how I trade here, just wait till the second half of this video and I'll teach you guys everything you need to know, how to get in the Telegram channel, how to take our entries and all that. But you came here for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is what I want to talk about today as well. So over the weekend, we saw this, you know, we were teeter-tottering right here. We were like, oh my gosh, the pressure point was being built, looking for a possible, you know, move back down here, but it just held this. Basically, it's an ascending support line very, very well. So let's zoom out here and take a little better look here. And I will go over the metrics as well. But we've got this really strong touch right here. And then we were looking at, we've already had one here, but this is the third touch I'm calling over here, which is basically an accumulation of a few touches together in a row. So what's actually going on here? What am I looking at as far as maybe a move up or a move back down? Well, I was really looking at this. This was like this pressure zone that was created where we had this little pressure right here. This has now officially changed because we need to take this line, this descending resistance, and move it actually over here. So the pattern hasn't changed too much, but it is basically just pushed us into even, you know, I would say an even stronger amount of pressure in here. Now, if you look at the trend exhaustion, the price per swell money flow, which these indicators, guys, I can't believe this month is going this fast, but guys, this month is halfway over. We're at the 15th already. So the Black Friday special is on, and you guys have 15 days left to get these two indicators and all the ones we have for our Black Friday sale. So make sure you snag those. But what I'm watching for down here is I was looking for some really nice moves up or really nice moves down over the weekend, but we just didn't get that. So what that tells me is that we are creating a lot of indecision, which is actually even more powerful in many ways. So we are not seeing the trend exhaustion move down, because when it does get to the bottom sections like these, we are seeing that the price is moving back up, and we are seeing this happen very nicely, even pushing us into some very strong uptrends when the trend exhaustion is low, the price for swell money is low, such as down here. Now, if you guys come back here and look at when we push to the high sections, pushed high section here, as well as the well money flow being pretty high, this is where we have seen a lot of drops back down in the market. We saw it happen there. We also saw this happen right here. We moved back down, pushing closer into the top red section. This is when we also saw the drop back down in Bitcoin. Guys, the best indicators you possibly get to call the tops and bottoms in here. Now, when you have money flow high as well as the trend exhaustion high, that's when we're looking for drops. But what happens when you don't have them push really high and they're stuck in the middle? What you have is you have a lot of buys and you have a lot of sales going back and forth, which creates consolidation, and this is where fast moves can happen. The reason for this is because you have a lot of people who just went long right here. If you guys, if Bitcoin crashes below this level or this level right here, about 60, I would say, was it 61 or 62? Yeah, $62,000. You've got a lot of people who went long who have stop losses right here and who have stop losses right here. Previous structure lows is where technically you look to set stop losses. If this breaks down here and it breaks down here again, this is going to put a lot of selling pressure on the market, and Bitcoin could be dropping very fast. Alternatively, this could start shooting up, and this week I would first be looking for a target up here to stop Bitcoin at about $68,800 or about $69,000 is where I'd look for a pause and then a move back down. We have our buy limit set up lower because I still believe we could see a better move back down on Bitcoin here. If you guys take a look at let me pull this out real quick and then we'll go over the metrics. Take a look at the Fibonacci retracement here. We have this one right there. So if we start pushing back down, I could see this being a possible zone. I also could see this is a zone. If we pull the top here and then we pull the bottom, we've already hit the 50% Fibonacci and we bounced up from here. So I want to watch this as well. Technically, if people are looking at this trend right here from a low to a high, we've already come up, we've already bounced back down, and we're moving back up. So the biggest thing I think we need to be watching, and we'll go over the metrics here in a second, is looking for either a break above this basically ascending support line or descending resistance, okay? We're going to look for a break below this or above this, and that will help us kind of determine which pattern I think we're going to start heading maybe for the rest of the week. Or Or we could get some bull traps in here, which I kind of think this is more of a bull trap, to be honest with you guys. I think what's happening here is it's getting a lot of people caught on the wrong side of the market, and then we're probably going to end up dropping back down. That's my hunch. That's what I'm saying. Let's go over the metrics now, and then I'll teach you guys how to get into these trades so you don't miss another one. Okay, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time are when all the metrics update. Okay, looking at this, we are definitely sitting in the excited area here. So when we're up and through the excited, we're not taking any long trades. We are being patient for drops back down in the market. Okay, take a look at this. It's very, very interesting. When you look at the long and short trades for the blockchain for Bitfinex in here, we can see that the price is moving down here. So when the price moves down, here, and you also have long trades moving out, but short trades aren't moving up either. They're just kind of staying consistent. It shows a lack of confidence, really, of which way the market's going to go. And I think that's what a lot of people are feeling right now. They know this ascending support line is very strong, and they're like, should I put a short trade in? Are we just going to bounce from here and just go straight back up to over here? So should I get longs in or should I go shorts? We are seeing this indecision in the market right now. And I think a lot of people are just waiting this week to see what's going to happen. And really, that's a smart idea, is to get your buy limit set up. The biggest thing to do, guys, is get your buy limit set up for Bitcoin here so you guys don't miss out on the next trade, okay? We're still pushed up into the short and great short trade territory. Good and great short trade territory. This, to me, I think is very accurate because just look where we've come from. We haven't actually seen, in my opinion, a nice higher low formation to move back up. You guys can see we're kind of creating this channel right here, and I do think it is possible to see this move back down before we see another great move back up. Okay, coming down here and looking at Well and Institutional Smart Money, we can see in here that they went very, very strong after short trades when we pushed up to the high. And that was exactly when a lot of people started FOMOing in. I would say a lot of retail traders tried to push in here because they thought it was just going to keep going to the moon. And then we saw a very big crash. And like I mentioned to you guys on past videos, this has trapped a bunch of people in long trades right now. All these guys are in a loss. Like I'm telling you guys, like while we're taking wins over here and we wait for the price to come back down, a lot of people are stuck holding the bag right now is what it's actually called. And they're stuck in these two positions up here because they ended up FOMOing in and they're in a loss right now. So what could happen here is everybody who FOMOed into these top positions, if this thing breaks back down and they freak out, this is going to add a ridiculous amount of selling pressure in the market, as well as the sell stops down here for a breakout to the downside. And then that could push Bitcoin down very, very fast. So if this thing drops, it could be a very fast drop. So make sure your buy limits are set up right now, okay? Looking at support and resistance zones here, the next greatest support I can see on here is $60,500. So $60,500 puts us right around this level. Well, let me look at this again. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is around 60,500 because we've moved down a little bit here. But I'm looking at, let me pull this out here. This is a very strong structure. We could probably argue down here that 58 and maybe 60,000 is really strong because we have this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 right here that we could call 60,000. 60,000 is down here. I think this is probably a better area to look. If we end up breaking down, it could be a fast move down to 60,000 and then just to bounce back up. I'll let you guys know this. Our buy limit is very close to here. I want to keep it private for those paid members here, but it is very close. I do not feel it is smart to start FOMOing into these trades. Now, let me explain that because of what I just said. This metric here has come out and it says, hey, for dollar cost average entries, if you guys want to hold this for 5 to 10 years, these are not bad positions. It's not that you're putting your whole position into one shot. It's like take $10,000 and then maybe, parse it out into $1,000 each, and then you guys can look to buy the buy limits there. That's what this is for, okay? Moving down here. This came out with a sell signal up here, so you guys can be watching for that, and we have moved down since then. Not looking for it to call the exact tops, but definitely looking for it to give us some points of exit when we are in long trades, okay? All right, guys, now let's get into the fun part. This is how you guys actually take the trades. We had some incredible profits happen last week. $12,800 this guy did on Solana. We had a guy do $1,919. It's just been crazy. So let's just get in here. The way you guys can take these trades so you do not miss out on any of these is to simply get the membership. It's $49 a month, guys, and this is probably the most crazy, ridiculous, cheapest membership you guys will find online for this amount of win rate and the percentage we're going for here. Again, we're exploding. The business is growing, yada, yada. I've told you guys this a million times. The point is I am looking to up this price in the next months to come. So make sure you guys are getting in now. Everybody who gets in at $49 a month, I will grandfather you guys in. So when the price does go up, you guys will not have your membership go up on you as long as you keep your membership. Great deal for you guys. All right. That gives you access to all the the metrics, but the buy limits are what you really need to be focusing on right now, okay? Come over here, click live trades. Every single one of our trades over here, all 81 for 81, they've all been taken from this one single page on the web, on online, okay, on the interwebs, okay? This is where they've been taken. I want you guys to follow me here. Click into any of these coins, and this is exactly what you do to follow me, because I'm in a lot of these as well, in ADA, Ethereum, in EOS, okay? If you guys look at this, here's exactly what you're going to do. I'm going to read it out with us so we can all follow this. To enter this trade, simply take the amount of cash you would like to allocate to this trade. Let's say it's $1,000 and split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions, $250. Okay, $1,000, $4,000, $10,000. If it's $10,000, $2,500. It is simply 25% of your trade allocation split into 4 equal parts, which is $250 in this example, okay? Now, once you have done that, place $250 or 25% at each of the 4 buy limits. So $1,000, you guys are going to put 25% at each level, which $1,000 would be $250 at this price, $250 here, $250 here, $250 here. These are all of the buy limits set up for Bitcoin. Now, this is going to update to say 11:15 when today's metrics update, which are when 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure you guys check that. Now, all you guys have to do is once your first buy limit is hit, set up the sell limit shown in green. So buy limit gets hit, great. Set your sell limit up right here, and you guys are good to go. The last thing you need to do is come down here and don't forget to set up yourself up into the Telegram channel. So click this. You need to be logged into Telegram on your computer or your phone first. Set this up, and then make sure you guys are following us over into the Telegram channel with the indicators, so where we're calling exits. I've been using this to call this out, guys. It's been crazy what we've been able to do on EOS. I want you guys to read all this if you guys didn't read this update. If you guys are brand new here, I was looking for this drop back down for EOS, and we did end up getting this drop actually almost perfectly back down here, and then we saw this move back up, so that played out very well for us. So make sure you guys are doing that. Again, the indicators are the Black Friday sale that's going on, and you do not want to miss this because you guys have 15 days left. I got to change this to say, I'll do a countdown in days now so you guys can see this. Basically, all of our indicators, the ones that you guys really need if you want to come over here and trade with me, it is the price versus the well money flow, the trend dashboard, and the trend exhaustion. These 3 I use on all of my analysis. This is how we call the tops, how we call bottoms, as well as how we actually exit trades, which I call over here, and they are used on every single one of the analysis exits, okay? So make sure you guys have those. I highly suggest you guys just get the bundle pack because you're going to spend a few more dollars instead of getting these 3, and you're going to get all 9 of our indicators. And not only is the bundle pack discounted 83% instead of 59 and 60%, it is actually going to go up from the discounted price $50 at the end of the month. So it is literally, it will never be lower than this again, okay? It will never be lower than this again. So make sure you guys snag the Black Friday sale for indicators. I've coded indicators for a living for TradingView.com customers a couple years ago, been featured on the front page of TradingView 4 times this year. Like, the indicators are very powerful, and I really think you guys are going to enjoy these because we have not lost a single trade due to the indicators, due to the metrics, and due to the risk management. So make sure you guys are snagging those in the description. Watch carefully, guys, as pressure is building right now. I am watching this ascending support line very close. If we break down, we retest, we could be seeing the shoot down very quickly here, okay? If it does come up, we might see a break, a retest, and then a push up to this level right here. This is probably going to be about 69,000, and I'm watching this level about 60,000. So I would say if we push down to 60,000, guys, this is definitely could push us into a bear market trend where we could see lower highs and lower lows. Because here's a high, a low, a lower high, lower low, and then we simply could move into a downtrend from there. So it's very important that we watch a break here. I would say an official break below 62,000 would give us a low. So basically a high, a low, a lower high, and a lower low formation at 62,000. So watch 62,000, and then definitely watch 69,000 are the big targets this week. So God bless you guys. Have an amazing day. Let's see if we can go for 85 for 85 wins. We did get pretty close. We're 81 for 81. So let's see if we can hit that, guys. Make sure you get the indicators on Black Friday sale. Make sure you guys are signed up. And please, guys, get your buy limit set up for the trades that are coming out this week. God bless you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.